Hi, this is Hank Gola, president of the Metropolitan Golf Writers Association, and welcome to one of our videos, YouTube videos. I'm here at the MIZUHO Americas Open Media Day at Mountain Ridge Country Club in West Caldwell, New Jersey, and I am honored to be flanked by Wie West, no introduction needed, and Rayee Fang, one of the promising junior players in New Jersey. The MIZUHO Americas Open was our Winnie Palmer Tournament Sponsor Award winner last year at our MGWA National Awards Banquet, which we've been running since 1952, so it was kind of a prestigious award. And one of the reasons for that is because of the outreach on behalf of the MIZUHO Americas Open to kind of grow the game, and especially in this area, the New Jersey, New York area. So I guess my first question to you, Michelle, would be, how have you seen the game grow since you were a junior player to now? And what about the opportunities that young girls have that maybe weren't there?
Yeah, and I think that over the last 20 years or so, the game has become a lot more athletic. There's a lot more tech. I think there's a lot more sports science behind female athletes. I think there's more playing opportunities, like the MIZUHO Americas Open for the junior side and the ANWA. I think it's just growing and growing, and I think girls are getting more opportunities, which is amazing.
Now, one of the cool things about this tournament is that it involves junior players. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's such a neat thing for them to be able to play with the LPGA players and kind of match their games and see where it goes, and maybe kind of plot their future.
Yeah, I mean, this is from the very beginning, from the genesis of the event, having the juniors was crucial for MIZUHO as a sponsor. They wanted to have an opportunity to invest in the next generation, and this being the fourth year now, the proof is in the pudding. Yana Wilson, our first junior champion, has now got her tour card and is playing on the pro side. She made her debut with the pro side last year. So it's amazing to see in just 4 years we kind of see, the proof of the pudding.
Rayee, you will be playing in the tournament, but it's not your first LPGA tournament, because last year, which was an amazing 2025 for you. First of all, let me just go over Rayee's 2025 here. So she won the New Jersey High School Championship. That was very easy, right? That was just.
I wouldn't say easy.
That was a snap, right?
It was a playoff.
Okay.
So.
Not only did you qualify for the U.S. Women's Open, but you made the cut, and then you were paired with Lydia Ko, who was one of your idols growing up. So that was kind of cool. You qualified also for the U.S. Women's Am, and you made the clinching putt in the Junior Ryder Cup. So thank you for that. At least the U.S. did something. So I want to thank you for your contribution to the Junior Ryder Cup. But I mean, kind of an amazing year for you. What did you learn at playing in the Women's Open? And were you nervous?
Oh yeah, I was definitely really nervous. I was just talking about this, but on the first tee, there's like a water, like kind of marsh kind of thing on the left. This is Erin Hills, and there's like crowds on the right. So I was like really afraid of either like duck hooking my ball into the water or like hitting someone in the crowd. So I was pretty nervous. And then I had the opportunity to play practice rounds with a lot of the different pros, like because you could sign up for your practice round, and I mainly just learned like how they kind of prepared for the tournament, like where they were placing like fake holes to chip and putt to, and also like when they would hit a bad shot, maybe like a driver missed the fairway or an iron missed the green, they wouldn't necessarily like re-hit that shot. They would just focus on like getting to know the greens and see how the greens like run out when they're chipping, green speeds, and like where I guess not to hit for in the actual tournament for different pins.
Thank you. I think you were 12 when you played in your first LPG. Is that right? 12 LPG. So both of you, how do you compose yourself in what has to be a kind of crazy situation, crazy pressure situation? So is it something that you have to learn, or is it something that, because you have so much confidence in your ability, is kind of natural?
Yeah, I mean, I think youth is on your side there when you're 12 years old playing in a tournament. I don't think you're scared of anything. I don't think you're really nervous of much. So I would say when I was 12, I think, really using my youth and, just naivety, not being naive. I think just going out there and just being confident. I didn't really think much about it.
That's really something, because I would be trembling. I know just playing Augusta National, I was trembling on the first tee. So, I know were you dehydrated during the Women's Open, or what was going on with you? I know you were a little nervous there, right? You didn't sleep?
Yeah, so this is kind of funny. But during the first round, because it wasn't very hot, so it was I was wearing long sleeves the whole day, and I didn't really feel thirsty at all. So I didn't drink water the whole day. And then that night, I got really dizzy, and it was definitely dehydration. So I had to lie down, and then I couldn't go to bed for a while. So I chugged this electrolyte mix that we got from the tournament, and then just woke up as late as I could the second day because I went to bed so late, and just hoped for the best. But I actually played really well the second day, which was surprising.
So you should be dehydrated more often. So Rayee's message to young players is dehydrate. Is that right? No? Okay.
It was pretty scary.
I guess it was. One of the great announcements we had here at the press conference today was Michelle telling us that she will be playing as a sponsor's exemption in this tournament. And of course, you have previously announced that you will be taking advantage of your last exemption into the U.S. Women's Open at Riviera this year. So that was kind of exciting. How do you feel about this, coming out of pretty much coming out of retirement?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played golf in 3 years. I'm extremely excited to tee it up. Here at my tournament, MIZUHO Americas Open, being a host and a player this year is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very busy week for me. Extremely excited to play Riviera at the U.S. Open. I'm just going to go out there and have some fun.
How are you going to prepare? You're a mother now. It's not like you had all the time to do what you had to do, so you've got other responsibilities. So you're going to be playing in a major again. So how do you prepare for that?
Yeah, I prepare as well as I can, and try to squeeze it in as much as I can.
Any other tournaments other than this one that you're going to be adding to your schedule?
No.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so get out there, and this is your last chance. You want to see Michelle play, this is your last chance. So you won in 2014 at Pinehurst. How old were you in 2014?
2014.
Yeah.
Probably 6.
Do you remember Michelle winning it at all?
I don't.
No? Sorry.
I
do. But then again, I was a little older than you were. So how's your game, by the way?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's coming along. I'm just excited to play. Again, like I said, I haven't played in 3 years, so preparing as well as I can, and hoping it's gonna be a fun week.
How's your game?
Getting back into shape. I'm working on it. Hopefully, it'll be ready for this tournament. But I've just been practicing a bit. I played in Sage Valley about a month ago, so that was a really good event as well.
Kind of Augusta National 2.0, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Just still practicing, keeping up with school and stuff. But I'm super excited to play this event.
Last question, have you noticed that your game has progressed just in 1 year? Obviously you're a year older, so you've gained any distance or anything like that?
Yeah, I think I've gained a little bit of distance, but I wouldn't really say it's too much of a physical, my shots became really good or anything like that. I think it was more of my mental game has kind of matured, so that has really helped me prepare, and also on the course, how I handle stress and how I kind of play the next shot as it is instead of just dwelling on maybe a bad hole or something like that. And also mentally, I feel I've really learned to accept that I don't have to hit every single shot really well to play well. So that's a huge part of my growth as a player, I think.
Okay, I do have one last question, because this is a very important question. So, in addition to doing all this great stuff in golf, you were accepted into Harvard. So graduating this high school this year, and then going into Harvard and majoring in economics.
Yes.
Now, Michelle, I mean, your alma mater's not too shabby either, as academically, right?
Yeah.
Stanford, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty up there. So, last question is, how did you balance academics and golf, and how do you plan to balance it?
I mean, I think everyone's career path is different. You know, I chose to turn pro in high school, and then I went to Stanford to go to Stanford, and you know, it's difficult. It's a lot to manage, but you know, I'm pretty proud that I got my degree in the end, and supportive of however people want to, you know, do their careers.
And of course, you do plan on your future being in the LPGAs too, but what about the balance at Harvard?
I think it'll definitely be something to adjust to. I feel like the academics are going to be pretty difficult. I'm sure it was really difficult at Stanford as well. So I think it'll just be like a learning experience, and I'm really grateful for my teammates. A lot of them are studying economics, or they're studying like applied math economics. So just kind of seeing how they manage their time between college golf and school. So really excited to learn.
Okay, great. Best of luck to you in the tournament. Best of luck to you. Hopefully you'll be paired together. That would be really nice on the last day. That'd be fun. And get out here. The MIZUHO Americas Open is May 8th, 9th, and 10th. Get out here and watch both of these ladies play. And also, if you could make it, we're going to be here for our next awards dinner in October 6th at Mountain Ridge Country Club, where we'll be honoring LPGA player Judy Rankin with our Gold Tee Award, and former LPGA Commissioner Mike Wan, now at the USGA, with our Paul Dillon Distinguished Service Award. So thank you, ladies, for spending some time with us. And again, good luck.
Thank you.